Today, the 24th of October 2025, Zambia celebrates 61 years of independence. It means in the 61 years of independence, we as Zambians have had the liberty to rule ourselves. We've had the right and liberty to elect our own leaders. We've had the right and liberty to create our own policies. We've had the right and liberty to run our own economy. We've had our own liberty and rights to do things that we feel are in the best interest of our country as Zambia. This also means that we're no longer under the reign or governance of Britain. Those of us that did history, you may recall that at some point we were taught that this country was colonized by Britain. It means before 1964, Britain had a higher say on the affairs of Northern Rhodesia, which is today Zambia. While we celebrate our independence from our colonizers, we still have a battle to fight as a country, because the enemy is no longer Britain. The enemy is not any other country from afar. The enemy is now among us. It's sad to note that after 61 years of independence, some Zambians are not free in their own country. It is sad to note that after 61 years of independence, for some Zambians, it is a crime to express their opinions on matters concerning their own country. It is sad to note that after 61 years of independence, for some people, it is a crime to belong to a political party of their choice. It is sad that after 61 years of independence, it is a crime for some people to come from a certain region. It is sad that after 61 years of independence, it is a crime for some people to belong to a church of their choice. Every time they go to this church, people will have everything negative to say. Every time they speak their language, people will have something negative to say. Every time they stand to talk about where they're coming from, people will have something negative to say. And every time when they express their thoughts about an issue relating to governance or politics of this country, people will have something negative to say. The question is, yes, we are celebrating our independence. We are celebrating our freedom. But are we really free? Are we really free if we cannot express ourselves in the way we want to? Are we really free if we cannot even be proud to talk about our heritage, where we are coming from, what region we are from, what tribe we are? Are we really free if we cannot even proudly talk about our religion and what we believe in? Are we really free if we cannot even be allowed to gather and celebrate the way we want to celebrate, or dance the way we want to dance, or do things the way we want to do them? Are we really free? It is sad that on the eve of our independence, a church gathering was disbanded. On the eve of our independence, people gathered to worship, but they were later on stopped. You can't go ahead with this program. And I'm assuming for them to reach at an extent of organizing everything, they must have done the nitty-gritties. They must have informed the police, oh, we have this program. They must have gotten a permit of some sort. So on the actual day, you stop them when people have gathered. Is that what we call independence? And if it is independence from what? Is that what we call freedom? If it is freedom from what? Are we saying because there's a government function somewhere, for example, then people should not have any other functions anywhere else? The focus should be on the government function. In all these things that we do, who are we trying to impress? Now, yesterday, Apostle Sunday Sinyangwe was supposed to have a night of freedom at OYDC, and the people were gathered until this happened. Now, according to the story that has circulated on various online platforms, the message communicated to the organizers of the program is that there was a collision of this program and a government program. But State House has refuted those claims and distanced themselves from this action. According to a press statement that has been given by Chief Communications Specialist at State House, Mr. Clayson Hamasaka, the statement says President Hijirema upholds Zambia's freedom of worship and unity in faith. It goes on to say, we have received reports that the Zambia police stopped hundreds of Christian worshippers led by Apostle Sunday Sinyangwe and his Nigerian counterpart from holding an overnight vigil at the OYDC, allegedly acting on instructions from the head of state. We wish to categorically state that His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema issued no such directive. The president would never prevent Christians or any faith group from holding prayers, especially during this sacred period, marking the 61st independence anniversary of our nation, or indeed any other period. The president deeply regrets the incident and has directed an immediate investigation to establish the facts and ensure accountability. Now, police don't just do things. But no, we have decided to do this. And if now they have started doing so, we are worried as a country. We are very, very worried. In whose interest are police doing all these things? Because for police to take action, they might or must have received instructions from somewhere. But let's look at the expenses that have gone into organizing this or such kind of a function. Someone had to fly from Nigeria, and they did not come alone. Obviously, they came with an entourage. Logistics had to be put in place for this event to be a success. But only to be told at gunpoint that you cannot go ahead, and people had to disperse. Monies have already been spent. Yet the statement can say otherwise, but people have lost out. Are they going to be compensated? Is this the freedom that we're talking about? Is this the independence that we're talking about? As we celebrate our 61 years of independence, here's what I want to see in Zambia. I want people to understand that Zambia is a democracy. And no matter how much you force people to believe in what you believe in, if they do not want to, there's nothing that you can do about it. And I want people to realize that in a democracy like Zambia, people have got the right, as long as it is within the law, to believe in what they want to believe, to express their thoughts and opinions, and to do however they want to do. So you cannot force people to love you if they don't love you. You cannot force people to believe in what you believe if they do not believe in it. So the sooner we start appreciating the fact that, yes, whilst we believe in this, others do not believe in it, the better. The sooner we start accepting that, yes, we may love this, but others don't love it, the better. The sooner we start accepting that, yes, we may live in one country, but the fact that we have different faces and we look different from one another, even if we look similar, there's still a difference. That is how we also differ in our opinions and thoughts. So we need to still respect each other and live together. In a democracy, you can't expect people to do things the way you think things should be done. Accept that other people may have different thoughts from you, and you can still live together. It's called agreeing to disagree. So you people that will be there insulting your friends, you people that will be there talking ill about your friends, you people that will be there saying this and that just because your thoughts and opinions are different from another. Mumanda bwesa, mwatika 5 niko kwa na bweno. And if you are celebrating independence, you are independent from what? It's one thing to celebrate Zambia's independence, but it's another to find out if you are really contributing to this independence. Because if, yes, people are celebrating independence, but you are a hindrance or you are an infringement on other people's rights, then you are an enemy to other people's freedom. And so people must fight to become independent from you. Yeah, no, guys. No. Personally, after this statement, Mr. President, I would love to hear from the Inspector General of Police. He needs to categorically state who directed him then, or who directed his people to go and stop this function in a Christian nation. And to the people that just wants everyone to believe in what they believe, I want you to understand that in a democracy like Zambia, in a place where people claim to be free, everyone has the right to believe in what they want to believe, and you can't stop them. So believe in what you believe. Let others believe in what they believe. But let's live together in harmony, in peace, with love, joy, kindness, and more happiness. Happy 61 years of independence to each and every Zambian, both within and in the diaspora. Except the chair.